don't be out here glorifying the loser shit. Don't be out here glorifying the fact that as a woman you think like a man. That's not something you should be like bigging up about yourself. I hate when I hear women say, "Oh, I think like a dude." Like, you think that's a compliment? Not to say men aren't brilliant people. I mean, not to say that, but it's like, you're a woman. You think like a woman. You feel me? Because like, it'll be like a situation where cheating is going on in a relationship, and oh, you think I can think like a dude too, da 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 da. It's like, do you not realize like that was a disrespect to your intelligence? Because if you really do think like a man, you would have got caught. You didn't get caught. You feel me? Now, do I condone cheating? No, I think there's some lame things to do. And I feel like if I'm going to cheat, I might as well just hit the street and leave you in the sheet. Now, stop trying to rhyme everything, yo. But I'm not ready, be sitting up here getting cheated on or cheating when I could just leave. You feel me? Like, what I look like? But stop with the lame stuff. Like, stop with the lame things. Like, it's so aggravating when I see men flaunt things that's just like, that's not commendable. Like, it would be things growing up where I would hear men talk about them having sex with this woman. And it's like, and then mind you, they doing it aimlessly too. It's just for like other men's approval. It's like, you think getting another man's approval is cool. I don't think that is cool. I think that's lame. I think that's lame as hell. Like, please let that go. Like, can we please, as a society, let go bigging up lame things? Because it's like, you think you sound cool. You think you sound, I don't know. I guess, I really don't know. However you think you're sounding, but it's not the flex you think it really is. Right? But, that, mind you, that was just the first thing on my mind. I really don't have nothing written down on my iPad today, but I kept thinking, I need to record some content because I haven't recorded in a minute, but nothing has like hit my mind for me to like put down on the iPad and then talk about in a video. So we just going let this flow. You feel me? So with this check-in today, we got the Star in reverse, we got the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. A lack of faith, exhaustion, and greediness. That's the first thing. Calm down, baby. Water fast. I know. We gonna eat though. We gonna eat. Chill out. Anyway, the lack of faith, exhaustion, and greediness. I'm really feeling like this is a message for a specific person that's like manifesting some type of money. You exhausted of being broke, poor, whatnot, and I don't really recommend using those words to like describe yourself. A lot of people think that is like I said, the lame shit. Y'all be flexing lame shit. It be comments on TikTok, well, I'm poor, well, I'm broke, and why are you flexing that? That's not something to flex. That's some lame ass shit to flex. But with this energy though, I feel it's somebody who is trying to get some money flowing for them. And I'm gonna say this, when it comes to money, stop saying you make money. This is the advice I got. Stop saying, oh, I make money. You're not in the factory. You're not making the money. You feel me? I get it. Matter of fact, let me not even over explain myself, because the people who relate to me and who understand me gonna get where I'm coming from flat out. Stop saying you make money. The money is already made. You attract money and you receive money. Because when you say you make money, that's putting extra work on your plate. That's where the exhaustion comes from. Because I'm manifesting that I make so much money. I manifest that I make this amount of money. Make. Okay, so get your ass to the factory then and make the money. Print it out, cut it, stamp it, put the seal on it, all that shit, and then distribute the money out. Because you make the money, right? Not like that? Okay, so stop saying that. Even with your job, you're not there to make money. You're there to receive money. Keep speaking the receiving part over, because receiving is just literally, But that lack of faith comes in. That's why it's always, I gotta make money, make. And then a lot of y'all are greedy as hell too. And it's like, it's not even on a time of like, it's not even on like an acceptance of your greediness, of your greed. You're not even fully you haven't even fully accepted that greedy side of yourself. So you're just denying a certain part of yourself, that greed, while simultaneously being greedy. But but money isn't everything, but I'm broke. Like, it's so much contradictory energy in the air. And I love a contradiction. I'm all for a contradiction, right? But when we doing certain things got to be straight up linear. Everything can't be linear, but some things can. But with the contradiction of like, I'm broke, like I said at the beginning, like people flaunting how broke they are, but then you also manifesting that you make this amount of money. You exhausting yourself. You weighing yourself out. When really you supposed to have this upside down, and you supposed to be maintaining control of the situation. And maintaining the control of the situation is knowing what you are in control of. You are not in control of making money. You're in control of how you receive the money, how you attract the money. That's what you're in control of. You're exhausting yourself by making money. It be videos online. Oh, you're about to make $50,000 a month. I don't want to make $50,000 a month. I want to receive 50,000, not even 50,000. That's not my ideal thing. But I'd rather you say you're about to receive 50,000 a month. You're about to attract 50,000 a month. Not you're about to make 50,000 a month. That is no, ma'am. Nah. That's when that discouragement come out. Because now it's like, oh yeah, I'm about to make 50,000 a month, but I gotta go make 50,000 a month. Damn, I gotta go make this. Burned out. Or it might be, I'm about to make 50,000 a month, I'm about to make it. And then at the same time, you only want to make it because of some corny ass, weird thing you want to flex. Like I said earlier about men flexing weird things, thinking that makes them cool or something. The greed come in with that part, because like I said, men be trying to flex for other men. You're going to be greedy just to show off to another greedy dude. And it's like, man, chill out with all that. That's some sucker stuff right there. That's sucker stuff right there. We don't deal with the sucker shit. I'm 5 minutes in. I can cuss now. We not dealing with the sucker shit. And we not dealing with that lack of faith. When you're manifesting this money, when you're manifesting in general, you don't ever put doubt in the air. You never let doubt sit in the atmosphere when you manifest. You alchemize that immediately. You flip that on its head immediately. You don't let it sit, because when it sits, it festers. Ew. So this energy right here has to be swapped out for this energy. Because what else we got other than these three cards is the Two of Swords, Four of Wands, and Seven of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So let me start here. With the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords upright, what that gives me is, for this part, no, actually, I'm going to start here. It's time to walk away from all of this. It's time to just go ahead about your way from all of this. Try one more time. Trying one more time is at the top of this card, right? It's time to try one more time. Right? But this time when you're trying, I need you to make decisions from wholeness. I need it to be all in when you're making your decisions. You can always change your mind, but be all in at first and see if you need to change your mind. Don't halfway step into something and then exhaust yourself, lose faith, and lose sight of actually what's important, being greedy, and you not even really accepting of that greed that you carry. You feel me? Don't lose sight of that. Because when you make decisions that are not from a complete and whole version of yourself, you get this. But when you make decisions from wholeness, you have a plethora of opportunities presented to you. And remember, there's always opportunities. There's always abundance. And when you really clock that into your brain, that there's always abundance in the world for you, it'll always be there for you. That's when this part right here. That's the faith. That's with this flipped on his head, right? But I need you to make decisions when it comes to this manifestation. Be all in. Be all in that you attract and receive money easily. The 50,000, the 100,000 a month, the 2,000 a month, the 200,000 a month, whatever it is that you desire. Be all in. Be all in with that decision. Because when you're all in with that decision, options are going to pour in. They're going to come through. Right? And once they come through, then you can celebrate. Shopping, paying off whatever it is that you were originally manifesting the money for. Do that first. Responsibilities first, pleasure right after. And I mean exactly right after. But the celebration comes through. And the celebration comes through when you flip this on his head. This is more so, I'm focused more so on control and security. Don't try to get the money to look like money and you don't know what to do with the money. You feel me? Stop trying to get it to look the part to other people. Don't focus on celebrating to make other people see it. You celebrate for yourself because you made this decision from wholeness, from within. Not nobody else in mind, not none of this in mind. You're celebrating yourself. You're celebrating your wholeness. Don't get into the manifesting realm and the manifesting headspace with an idea that's going to make other people feel good. That superficial, shallow shit that doesn't fly in manifestation. It don't fly because that's a spiritual thing. That's an energy thing. If the energy that you're like trying to attract isn't for you, it's for other people to notice you, you're not going to get it. And if you do get it, you're going to realize, I don't want this shit. I really just wanted this for me and this and that. And in those moments, that's when you go from this to making the whole decisions. But you can avoid all of this by just being whole. And this is Aquarius on this card, Leo and Capricorn. God complex and ego. I'm all for ego. I'm all for God complex. But I'm all for it when it's for you and it's healthy. It's not to shit on anybody else, to bring anybody else down. It's just for you. You feel me? And when you using that God complex and that ego, you making decisions with it in wholeness. You know, if you're gonna be greedy, you're gonna be full. You're gonna make the decision knowing that you're greedy. You feel me? If you're going to lead down that way, because I'm never going to try to tell nobody how to live their life, how to do certain things. I'm going to just give tips and like wisdom. If you are a greedy person and you know you are materialistic, and I'm very materialistic. I love materials. I love money, all these other things. And I've accepted that about myself. If you don't accept the things and you're still trying to make decisions, you're going to be here. But once you accept all of those things, you move here. But these signs, that God complex, that ego, you have to integrate those parts of yourself. You have to allow those parts to have space to be into utilize those things to move yourself forward. Utilize those things when you seeing those opportunities presented to yourself. I got a God complex and I got a big ass ego. The first option that was presented to me was not what I want. I'm gonna go to the next option because I have a God complex. I know what I want. I'm gonna get. I have a big ego. It's healthy. It's big for me because I'm just big. But it's healthy though. Trust me. Because if it wasn't, you know, whatever. But that's for you to know. But you integrate those things into this part as well. You make the decisions from the wholeness of it all, and then you choose the opportunities that's presented to you with the wholeness as well. Every decision needs to be made with wholeness. So when you decide to take the opportunity, whatever it is, make sure all of you is with it. If a part of you is not with it, don't accept it, because there's always other options. It's always going to be options. There's a myriad of options in the world. And when you're celebrating, like I said, the celebration should be for yourself. It shouldn't be for nothing else outside of you. That can be second. You know, of course, like I said, the ego is definitely there. You're going to get right for yourself. Like I said, responsibilities first, pleasure after. You got right for yourself. Now you better go shopping. You want to stunt on TikTok, stunt on the gram. You want to go outside and stunt. I'm all for stunting. I'm all for the celebration, but it got to be for you. I'm stunting for me. And matter of fact, I'm stunting for me first. But I also am stunting on everybody else who doubted me. That don't mean that while I'm in this party, I'm stunting on y'all. While I'm at the bar, I'm stunting on y'all. While I'm at the mall, I'm stunting on y'all. That's right here in front of me. I'm stunting on the y'all that negative energy, that side of me that didn't want me to be whole, but I became whole, made quality decisions, picked the right opportunities, and now I'm celebrating that. I'm stunting on that, on this energy. I'm stunting on that. And there may be a few people that I'm stunting on too. But before I'm stunting on y'all, I'm stunting for me. You know? When it comes to money, money is energy. Money is a flow. It flows. Right? Keep it flowing. Manifestation, keep the faith. Maintain control. And secure, for right now with the money, secure that money, that spot for the money. So in other words, create energetic space for it. Create the space for it. And again, don't keep saying you make money. You're not working at the factory, honey. You attract money. You receive money. You don't make it. Making puts you in that working ass energy where you really gotta work. Ain't no way, I make $1 million a year. I don't want to make $1 million a year. I want to receive $1 million a year. You know how much work is required of you to make $1 million a year? But do you know how much energy is required for you to just receive $1 million a year? You know, it's Venusian kingdom over here. We keeping it very Venusian. Receiving with ease, because that's how it's supposed to be. So, release all of this and actually flip this on its head. Keep the faith, keep control, focus on your security. If you so happen to get to the point where it's upside down, try one more time. But when you try this time, remember, you wasn't making decisions from wholeness before. That's why you got to try again. Make a decision from wholeness. Be whole all the way in one. with yourself, the balance, the two, the scales. Have both sides even, right? Hold space for all of you. When you do that, the opportunities will be presented to you. Now, like I said, wholeness, decisions from wholeness. Don't just take a certain opportunity because you think, hey, it's the only one that's going to be there. You're moving from a lack mindset. Remove that. That's another thing that will discourage you and mess up the faith. Like I said, putting the doubt in the air. Oh no, this is the only opportunity. It's not. It's more. But make the decision from wholeness, or the whole way through. After that, choose the opportunity from wholeness, and then celebrate from wholeness. And that's it. That's it. Just keep your faith, maintain your control, focus on your security. And the way you do all of those things is to be whole. Make all decisions from wholeness. Do not neglect a certain part of yourself ever. Bring every part of you on the journey because every part of you is needed. That light ain't needed all the time. That darkness is needed sometimes, most times. And then that darkness ain't needed most times or all the time. That light is going to be needed. But you got to be whole when you're making those decisions. When you feel like you're messing up, it's nothing to try one more time. It's nothing to try one more time. But don't get caught up in like, oh, I can keep trying again. I can keep trying again. The goal is to like at least try again like 1 or 2 times. Because at the first time, you should get it. Second time, that all right, you really should overly get it. And then when you get it, get it. Get it. Make the decisions from wholeness. Be whole in your decisions. What's under this card? Something telling me what's under this card. Right. 4 Cups is under this card. And then the Knight of Cups. Yeah. 4 Cups in reverse. That awareness, that sudden, like, hold on. Okay. And then acceptance is on here. So like when you realize that things not working, you try one more time because you became aware of what is not working for you and what shouldn't be around you and whatnot. Take your time, take your step back, but don't take your step back and stay back and get to the point where you're like, oh, I got to get back to my old self. No. We only take a step back to gather ourselves in wholeness. Once you gather yourself in wholeness, then you can make those decisions on these opportunities from wholeness. But then also, I'm glad the Knight of Cups came out because the connection between these two, the opportunities to the celebration, is the creativity. And create from wholeness. Use that dark side, use that light side. Create from wholeness. Use all of you to create. All of you to create. And when you're using all of you to create off of these opportunities that was presented, the celebration gonna be crazy. So yeah, that's all I got. I don't know when I'm gonna make another video. I'm not gonna hold you, but I will be back, of course.